Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Matt.
And I'm Sandy, and welcome to
Ministry in the Mess. Hello, and welcome to episode 16 of the Ministry in the Mess
Third time's a charm.
podcast. Yes, good. Goodness.
We've tried to start 3 times.
Yeah, but here we are, and we are sitting on our couch. I'm super excited. Sandy's been wanting to do this on the couch for some time. I talk very loudly, so I've got to be quiet.
We're much closer to the kids now, so we gotta be quiet.
Yeah, both kids are asleep, so. But here we are, 16 weeks.
And it is 5 days until Christmas as we're recording.
Yes,
It'll be 3 days whenever this releases.
Yeah, we're super excited about Christmas.
So we've
this
been
year.
busy.
We've been very busy, and we're just excited to see the kids open their presents. And
'tis the season we've been passing around sicknesses between all 4 of us, so it's been
I don't know
fun.
what's going on with my voice right now. but yeah, I'm looking at our Christmas tree, and I just get so excited. See that?
We're right in front of the Christmas tree. Everett hung almost all the ornaments, and he did a pretty good job, I'll say.
He did. Yeah, well,
some of the balls are, but that's okay.
He's got a good teacher, for sure. How's your week been so far? Gosh, I don't know where my voice is at.
It's been fine. Probably because you're trying to talk quietly.
Maybe. It's
been... Your voice doesn't get sultry like mine, apparently.
Okay.
That's what you say.
I do.
It's been busy. It's been really busy. Everett's been sick. He's finally starting to feel better.
And now you're sick.
Yeah. But I'll be all right.
We really have... Yeah, this month has been rough for sicknesses.
It's been like that. It's like that
around.
every year for us since we've had kids, I think.
Yeah, kids in small schools.
And my immune system sucks.
Yeah, I think Hazel started with it, and then Everett might have gotten it.
Or no, I think Everett got something else, and then I had strep and pneumonia, and then I think he got something else.
And then I got a little something, and then, but yeah,
But we've been in good spirits.
Yeah, very happy.
Everett is so into Christmas. It's so cute to see. He got to see Santa.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there is a Santa that drives around on a fire truck.
Yeah, where we live. Yeah, and Everett got to say hi to him and wave to him, and he was super excited.
Yeah, I was holding Hazel, and Sandy said that Everett said, "Hi, Santa."
Yeah, he was super excited. So yeah, we're excited about that. We've got a busy weekend and a busy week.
Yeah, weird work schedule with Christmas being on a Wednesday. But
I have a lot to do.
Yeah. But here we are. 16 weeks. Ministry in the Mess podcast. You don't want to hear about our work schedules. But here we are today.
So today we're going to play another game.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking a break from our Mark Bible study just for this week. We'll probably come back next week.
And maybe the week after.
We'll see with how busy Christmas week is. But yeah, we're playing another game. Today we're going to play the shoe game. So this is actually a game that they play at weddings, where usually the bride and groom will be sitting in chairs facing away from each other, and they'll have one of each of their shoes, and then they'll answer questions about each other and using their shoe.
Yeah, if you're watching this,
like if the answer is the guy, they would hold up the guy's shoes. If the answer is the girl, they would hold up the girl's shoes. So
yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, the thumbnail gives you a kind of a good example of what we're looking at.
But since you guys can't see us, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like 3, 2, 1 answer at the same time and see if they match. Yeah,
and we've got some good questions here. And again, I'm gonna put them in the description or the comment section if you want to play with your so. What do people say?
No, Sigoth. Who says that? A New Girl, I think. Sigoth.
Yeah. Your significant other. Yeah. Whatever. Did we play this at our... We didn't do this at our wedding. I've seen this at a few weddings, and it's super fun just to kind of hang out.
Think our friends did this.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if you hear crunching, Sandy is crunching on some Honey Crisps.
Honey Crisp.
Are they called Honey Crisps?
No, they're called apples.
Okay, I'm not in the apple
All right,
world.
let's go. Question number 1. Who felt like they were in love first? 3, 2, 1.
Me.
Matt.
Yes. Good Lord. Yeah. I was smitten from the beginning.
You played stubborn for a minute, though.
Yeah, I'm, as you know now, even 8 years into our relationship, I'm not very good at communicating. And I didn't have any real relationships before you. So when our relationship was blooming, I was like, for some reason, I was scared, and I thought, I'm going to, like, shun her. She doesn't need to get too deep in my life, but I really, really loved you from early on. Yeah. And I know your experience was a little different, which will lead into our second question.
So question 2.
Yeah.
Who actually said, I love you first? 1, 3, 2, 1.
You.
Sandy.
Yes, Sandy. Yeah. And if you want to explain why.
I think it was like 2 weeks in to
yeah.
our relationship. Yeah. I don't know. I just did.
I wanted to. Like, I wanted a relationship with you very early in our time together. But you just gotten out of a long relationship, and it wouldn't have been appropriate for, like, me to intrude on. You needed some time, and I said I was willing to wait.
I think you told me you wouldn't say it first. But you were going to wait for me to say it or something like that, so I didn't feel pressure.
Yeah, I'm... Gosh, yeah, I loved you this, like, instantly. Like, yeah. You were it. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Number 3, question number 3. Who is most likely to keep a secret? 3, 2, 1, Sandy. No way, no how does Matt keep secrets.
A surprise, nothing.
Yeah.
It's Christmas, and he is begging me every day to give him his present.
See, we've already talked about it.
And he's already told me all of my presents.
Yeah, you know every single one of your presents. You just haven't... I don't think you've seen them. You have? You're shaking your head. Yes, you have.
I wrapped one.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's right, because, yeah, Hazel messed me up.
Yeah, now, I mean, I'll say, if you tell me a secret, it's probably 100% going to be told to Matt.
Yeah, 100%.
But so you can keep a secret.
Yeah.
But, like, you're not good at, like, keeping surprises.
I was about to tell a secret right now. Yeah, I am, I don't know, I just like to tell people everything about me and every situation. Hey, guess what? Here's this. Here's that.
Yeah, you overshare a little bit.
I don't know why I do that, but I just love to talk. Anybody who'll listen, you've got my life story. Question number 4. Who is the better driver? 3, 2, 1. Matt.
Yes.
I'd like you to explain why you think Matt's better.
Oh, I mean, I'm not a bad driver. I just think that you are more confident and you drive more. I don't know. We just feel safe when you're driving. And
it is funny. I mean, it's kind of a gender role, I think. Like, the man's supposed to drive. But I love driving. I've always really loved driving. We've got a nice Ford Explorer that's got heated seats and a heated steering wheel. Please tell me the Hoosiers...
There's a football game going on right now. Nope. Notre Dame's what just scored again?
Why? People are sending work emails right now. It is 10 o'clock at night, guys. Yeah, you're a good driver.
I'm not a bad driver.
You did pop a few tires.
I've gotten in more wrecks than you, though.
I've gotten in a few wrecks, but none of them. One was 20% my fault, according to the to the record. But yeah, I don't know. I love driving.
Number 5. Who has the most exes? 3, 2, 1. Sandy.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me think about mine. Got like 3. I think you're one of them. Do you count me as one of your exes?
No.
Yeah, that's about that's about the end of that question. Yeah, I don't have a. Yeah, that's all I got for that one. You got anything to add to that?
Mm-mm.
All right, this next question is going to be great for the current situation we're in. Question number 6. Who is a bigger complainer when they're sick? 3, 2, 1, Matt.
Sandy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
You actually don't complain very much at all. I mean, you look pitiful. And you're like...
Oh, yeah, one of my eyes watering.
Handkerchief everywhere. But I'm like... Will you take the kids? Can I just go to bed, please? Like, I want to be babied when I'm sick. And I feel like a baby.
You know, I thought about it this morning. It was interesting that you slept in a little bit this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that was your body, like, preparing you.
I didn't expect to wake up and it'd be 9:45. And I was like, oh, it's like late.
Yeah, I did let Sandy sleep in this morning. I didn't... We have kind of a weird... So I worked from home today, and Sandy normally wakes up and stuff with the kids. But Everett's on Christmas break, so
I think more of the right word is you obliged to let me sleep in.
I obliged to
Like
let
you
you
didn't really
sleep.
your goal was not just for me to sleep in.
Correct, yes.
But you didn't wake me up.
I walked away from you saying, hey, got the kids. I'm heading
I
downstairs.
didn't hear that whatsoever.
I kind of raised my octave. I'm heading downstairs if you want to come
you
with
begrudgingly
us.
let me sleep in.
But you think you're a bigger complainer
I
when
do.
you're sick?
Yeah.
Maybe I
just
need
wanna
to step
cry
it up.
when I'm sick.
You always talk about being when a man's sick.
colds, yeah, because like a cold to you is like you never just get a little cold. Like it's always like a full blown sinus infection.
Ah, yeah.
Whereas like when I'm sick though, like a little cold or a little congestion, I'm just like it's fine. We'll just go about our day. But like when I'm sick, then I'm like, okay, I want to curl up in a ball and cry. I hate being sick. It's the worst.
Goodness.
Speaking of number 7, who has the worst immune system?
This is a good question.
3, 2, 1.
Sandy.
Especially right now, I think breastfeeding really takes away your immune system because you're giving it all to the baby, and I am still breastfeeding quite frequently. So yeah, she gets all of it, and I get sick if somebody just passes me who's sick.
My
I
gosh.
swear.
We will. I mean, we've talked about it
if the kids
in early.
sneeze, I'm like, well, here it comes. I'm gonna get that.
Yeah,
Because I used to not be like that. I used to have a really good immune system.
It is interesting. Hazel's early life, she was sick a lot, but now it's kind of reversed.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten.
I mean, she's been sick.
She
a little
did get
bit,
sick. She had a runny nose.
Ear infection.
She had an ear infection, yeah, but it wasn't too bad. Like it wasn't a scary. Like, oh my gosh, she's so sick. You know, she just looked. Our kids look pitiful when they have colds because their little eyes get. Yeah, their little eyes get red and watery, and they just like look at you with little big puppy dog eyes.
But their countenance is high.
Yeah, they always have good spirits usually.
They're happy.
Like Hazel's healthy right now, and Everett still has. He's still snotty and stuff, but he's definitely more energetic today.
Yeah.
Running around and laughing and stuff, and he doesn't look as sick when he looks at you. There's just something about his face, his expression, that I can just tell when he really doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Even though he'll say, I'm feeling good, I'm like, you don't feel good. I can tell.
Yeah. He doesn't... He doesn't complain very much.
No, he doesn't. He's not, except for his belly. It's always about his belly.
Yeah,
But-
that's me. That's Dad for you.
Yeah, when he's got a cold, he doesn't even like I'm I'm always asking, like, do your ears hurt? Does your head hurt? Does your nose hurt? Does your throat
He's like,
hurt?
no,
He's
just turn on Bluey.
No. So right now he says his nose hurts because he's
Yeah,
got like a dry patch from wiping his nose. But
yeah, even touching it, he says hurts.
it does hurt him. And I know because I had that when I was sick. It hurts real bad.
Question number 8.
Anyway, who leaves more stuff around the house?
3, 2, 1. Matt.
I'm surprised you said Matt. I think it's almost like a toss-up because we both leave stuff around the house, but yours is like you leave everybody else's stuff just everywhere. Like I tend to leave
You mean like on the... You leave stuff around the house
Yes.
a lot, but...
I tend to leave like my glasses or like my notebooks. Like I have a notebook right here that I've left.
But what's
Or like
interesting...
the projects I'm in the middle of will just stay where they were.
What's
you leave
interesting...
Blankets and jackets everywhere.
Yeah.
And, like,
Your...
Hazel's car seat. That's not where it goes. It goes over there. But you left it there.
Well, the extenuating circumstance tonight. But your stuff that you leave around everywhere either can stay there, like the big projects or the really annoying stuff that's on the counter.
I don't know.
But your stuff is super easy to pick up, like phone, notebook,
All
glasses.
cups.
All your
yeah.
cups can go to the dishwasher or the sink or whatever. My
My
stuff,
nightstand is horrible.
your nightstand is awful, and I always pick up all your cups, and that's my job. But yes, you can't even sit on half the couch because I've got blankets and
Pile
jackets
of blankets
just
and coats.
up here for what? For why?
Because you won't walk 2 more steps to that closet right there and put it all up.
There's probably not enough hangers.
Whatever.
I have done 6 loads of laundry,
Okay.
and we've got more to do. What would your preference be? Would your preference be that I just put the cups in the sink or put them in the dishwasher, which would require dumping the dishes?
I do not care.
Okay. This conversation a bunch of men had, and it was weird. I didn't know where I stood in the conversation.
Question number 9. Who does the dishes more?
I'd say you do.
3, 2, 1.
Sandy.
Sandy. Don't say I say you do. I do them twice a day.
Yeah.
Once or twice a day.
I do them when
When
they're
you're trying to be nice.
Okay. That would be a great way to say what I was going to say.
Yeah. You're trying to be nice. You're like, I'm going to do the dishes. I did the dishes.
Yeah.
Did you see that I did the dishes?
Why do you think
Did I do the dishes okay?
Why do you think I tell you that?
Because you're looking for words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a punk. Where do dishes rank on your chore list? Like most enjoyable, least enjoyable?
It's low, but it's not the lowest.
Least enjoyable?
Yeah. Like when I'm actually doing it, it's not really that bad. It's just like the thought of doing them is like, ugh, I don't really want to do it because it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of, sometimes it takes a lot of time depending on how many dishes there are. And it's a mess. You have to like clean up after you do the dishes because there's water everywhere and stuff. And
yeah, it definitely does take a long time because even if you just attempt to start it, you've got to make sure that the dishwasher's clean. You got to make sure that there's dishwasher tablets or whatever, and it just takes.
it's like a 30-minute.
It really
ordeal.
is. And here's where, okay, I'm gonna take a little tangent while you snack on that apple. Time is scary because 30-minute task, when you don't expect it to be a 30-minute task, that's like half your day. You work, like, at work, things just fly by because they just take longer than, there's just no time in the day. Something that scares me. Okie dokie. Question number 10. By the way, we've got 30 questions. Question number 10. Who plays with the kids more? 3, 2, 1. Matt.
I hate playing. I am not a playful parent.
Love playing. Do you need some help?
I can't make it any closer to me, and I just wanted to relax.
Excellent. All right, let's take a pause. Yeah, I love playing with any toy, with cars, with drawing, with I love playing. It makes me so happy when Everett's happy or when Hazel's happy. They love for me to be down on the floor with them.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, I know a lot of moms feel like this, but like we just hate playing. I'm not a player. Like he will ask me to play, and I do not want to do it, and I feel bad. We feel mom guilt for it. And like even when you're like, "Can you come in here and play with us?" and I'll just sit there and I'll be like, "Okay, now I need to do something else."
I need to be doing the dishes, or I need to.
The dishes need to be done. I need to. If I can just sit here and play, then I need to be doing something else.
Right. All right. We're gonna take a pause, and then I'm gonna fix Sandy's mic for her.
Hey guys,
it's Matt
and Sandy from the Ministry in the Mess podcast.
We really hope you enjoy today's episode. While we don't have a sponsor just yet, we'd love to take a moment to connect with you. If you're enjoying this podcast, please leave a review or share it with your friends and family. It would really help us out.
You can also join the conversation on our social media pages or check out our YouTube channel for more content on living for Christ in today's world. Your support helps us keep these conversations going. Thanks for being part of our journey. Now back to the show.
And we're back.
Question number 11. Who's more likely to cry at a wedding? 3, 2, 1.
Matt.
Sandy. What? You don't cry ever.
I cry all the time.
I'm
No, I
always
don't. I
crying.
don't cry all the
You
time.
wouldn't cry at a wedding.
I cried at our wedding.
Yeah, at a wedding. Like we went to a wedding.
I'm pretty emotional when I let it happen. Who's more likely to cry? Sure, Sandy.
I'm always crying.
Why? Why would you cry at a wedding? What would make you
I
cry
don't
at a
know,
wedding?
I always cry at weddings. I either cry because they're sweet or cry because I always cry at the father-daughter dance. Cry all the time.
Mm. Yeah.
Number 12.
Number 12, if you didn't hear that. Who's more likely to dance the night away at a wedding?
3, 2, 1.
Sandy.
Matt doesn't dance.
Matt dances.
Yeah, but he's always like, "Oh, gotta get the kids.
Yeah.
All the kids."
Yeah, nowadays at weddings, I'm like, if we even go to weddings, if we're even invited, if there are kids allowed, we're there for a few dances, and I'm like, all right, let's kick it. Congratulations.
Yeah, I could dance like the whole time and overstay my welcome. And Matt's like, all
And
right,
like-
they cut the cake, so let's go.
Right, like 3 hours ago, I
He's at home.
started the car.
Yeah, he's like, are you ready to go? I already started the car. I'm like, no.
I
He's
filled it
like,
up with gas.
And turns the car off.
I know. Click, click.
Number 13. Who made the first move? So are we talking like
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
the
remember
first
the answer
move
to this
to
question.
the relationship or the first like physical move?
I think that both would be the same answer. 3, 2, 1.
Matt.
Sandy. What?
You made the first physical move.
I did? Look at me, rascal.
But like I am the one who messaged you first.
Aha.
So I made that move to like talk to you, but like you made the first physical move. Like you kissed me.
Really?
Yeah.
What a scoundrel.
Okay. Number 14.
I did. I kissed you first.
Mm-hmm.
June 5th, 2016. That was our first kiss, don't you know?
No, that was our first date. I think our first kiss was like the 19th or the 16th or 18th, something like that,
Of what?
of June.
Yeah, because then it was July 6th when you popped the question.
Mm-hmm.
Did we say that? Did we go steady?
I asked you to be my boyfriend. Yes.
And for like weeks prior, in my mind, I was already your boyfriend. So.
Yeah, you thought you had some claim over me. But you made the first move. You came over and sat next to me, remember? And then you kissed me.
Well, I'll talk about this off the air, but that sounds fun. Where were we? Oh. Okay. All right, question 14. Who's more likely to hold a grudge?
3, 2, 1. Sandy. Matt can just forget about anything anybody's ever done to him.
True. I don't think I've ever held a grudge.
No. There's nobody that you dislike, or there's nobody that you're like, oh, I remember what they did. Nobody. Me, I'm like, I know exactly what you did. I remember everything. And we might be cool now, but I remember it. I'll never forget.
How does that sit with you emotionally?
Oh, it's draining. It's exhausting. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying. I'm sure you have a lot more peace in your life.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I do hold a grudge. I'm a person I will never forget. If you've done something to hurt me, I'll never forget it. I might forgive you, but I'll never forget it.
I've got so much peace in my life. You can call me Reese's Peace.
Oh my God. Reese's Pieces. Let's get that straight, guys. It's not Reese's Pieces. That's not how Reese's is said, and that's not how Pieces
It's Reese's.
is said. Yeah,
Pieces.
It's a Reese's cup, so they're Reese's Pieces. Because they're little pieces of Reese's. They're not little pieces of Reese's.
I also like
Reese's Pieces.
I like Snickers more anyways. Question number 15. Who's the better kisser? 3, 2, 1. Sandy.
I would say currently we're the same. You've come up.
Okay.
But in the beginning it was me. I had to teach you a thing or two.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have many girlfriends before you. Didn't have much experience in the ways of the tongue.
But you've come up to my level. So
yeah.
Together we are good kissers.
Good Lord.
Number 16. Who has the best taste in music?
I think this is a very
3,
subjective answer.
2, 1.
Matt.
Me. Sandy. I don't like your music.
I like all music.
Yeah. Kind of, you do.
I
You won't give hip hop a chance. R&B.
It's R&B. Hip hop I'm all for.
Okay, you won't give R&B a chance.
I tried to listen to Sabrina Carpenter's NPR Tiny Desk concert. It's a little risque for me.
Yeah.
A little much.
I don't listen to her just because, I
didn't realize every single song of hers was like that.
Yeah, I'm just not really into the
least,
content of the song. So.
Yeah, the NPR. But
she's a great singer, but yeah.
But no, I love we listened on the way to dinner or whatever. Everett and I listened to Christmas classical.
Yep, you don't give my music a chance, you know?
I would give your music a chance when I discover music that you would like. If you show it to me, it's like I'm doing something I can't detach and enjoy. Because you show me it and I'm like, hey, did I tell you today about what Billy Bob said about the Susio?
So annoying.
Do you think you have a better taste in music?
I mean, everybody thinks I have a good taste in music.
Yeah, this is a weird question.
I can't stand when I say, hey, listen to a song. Really good. You'll really like it. I think you'll really like it. Or, hey, this song really means a lot to me. It makes me cry. And you're like, did
you hear what Billy Bob said?
You don't listen to it at all.
Okay. Question number 17. Numero DAC7.
What?
DAC7. That doesn't sound right. What's 17? Siéntese? You're the 207 million day Duolingo. 17.
DAC7.
DAC7.
DSE7.
DSE? Nope. DAC7. Siete. 17. Who's more competitive?
3.
Tres, dos, uno.
Sandy.
Sandy.
You're better at sports, but I don't think you care who wins.
No.
Well, like, I'm like, oh, it's a little, I really want to win.
I'm really-
But, like, we're both, neither one of us are super competitive. Like, I don't really care to lose either, but if you put us against each other, I probably would be like, no, I really want to win.
Right. We played Battleship and you almost flipped the table when you lost.
I was like, no.
Yeah. So I'm going to
I don't get angry. I'm just like, oh, man, I didn't want to lose.
I'm going to boost my ego here for a second since it's our podcast and I have a microphone in front of me. I will always remember when we went equestrian.
Horseback riding.
And I rode my horse. And you were like, well, of course he's good at riding horse.
Yeah, you are really good at riding horse.
I told you.
You are really good at riding horses, yes.
I want so badly to get back on a horse.
And you're actually, I always tell people, like, you guys might not know it, but he's actually very athletic. Because you didn't ever, like, show your athleticism, like, growing up.
Mm.
Like, he didn't play sports. Like, you played tennis, but, like,
Whoa,
you're, like, actually...
cut the dude with the tennis, man.
But I'm saying, like, you
tennis,
actually...
baseball, a little bit of basketball.
Well, I'm not in high school. That's when people really pay attention to
I
their
guess.
sports.
Yeah. You made me very happy when you said that I was good at riding a horse. I think.
Yeah, you're actually, like, you're pretty good at basketball, too, I think.
It's actually pretty embarrassing to watch me play basketball, but number 18. Oh, I got a burp. Number 18. Who's harder to sleep next to? That's a great question, considering we typically have 2 other people in between us. But 3, 2, 1.
Sandy.
I don't know if I have an answer. What do you mean, Sandy?
I snore loud. I have sleep apnea.
Well, I fall asleep very
You
quickly.
don't move at all.
I am as
You're quiet.
Nosferatu.
You're silent and you don't move.
I just sit there with my hands crossed my chest, my feet pointed up to the sky.
Yeah. So weird.
All right, number 19. Who's more likely to have gray hair first? 3, 2, 1. Sandy.
Maybe. My mom has gray hair. Some gray hairs. So
My dad's got gray hair. My grandfather doesn't have much hair.
We might at around the same time.
Yeah, probably. I've got a lot of hair. We both have a lot of hair. Number 20. Who is the pickiest eater? 3, 2, 1, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost the same, but you might be a little bit more picky.
There's no way we're almost the same. I barely eat anything.
You eat Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts?
No, you eat lima beans.
Lima
black
beans.
Or you fried beans. Ugh. I don't know what
Gosh.
it is.
I agree with Rhett McLaughlin that the black beans might be the best bean. We're flying right through these. Number 21. Who's the most stubborn? 3, 2, 1.
Matt.
Matt. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of convincing to get you to do anything that wasn't like your idea first. Or to convince you that to do something a different way. Question 22. We now have a visitor with us, so if you hear background noise, Hazel doesn't want to go to sleep.
It is the second day of recording this podcast.
Yeah, because
It is 10:30.
Oh, and now Everett's awake.
No, he's not. All right. Speaking of, question number 22. Who would plan a better date? 3, 2, 1.
Sandy.
Sandy might.
Are you serious? First of all, you don't even plan dates.
Okay.
Second of all, I think I would plan a better date. I think I would totally. But you'd be like, "What do you want to do?"
Yeah. Well,
We'll just go walk around the mall. We'll do a mall walk.
I love mall walks. She's got nothing to say. Yeah. When was we did have a
Are you
late
gonna poop now?
probably. Oh yeah, she is right now.
Perfect.
This is literally ministry in the mess.
It's literally almost 10. It's 10:30 at night.
She's
And
pooping
this girl's
right now.
awake and pooping.
What a world we live in.
Look at her.
What a what a life. That's probably why she hasn't fallen asleep yet. Probably had to get that out.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What?
Question 23.
Where are we? Question 23.
Who spends the most money?
3, 2, 1. If I had it my way, I would spend
You
money
would want to spend money
all
yes.
the time.
You always want the more expensive things.
She's
This
going
is
so
chaos.
hard. For some reason, she's standing up.
She's had to stand up, clench her arms.
Yeah, if I had it my way, I would spend money all the time. Books, games,
I know,
toys.
you like expensive stuff too.
Expensive. I like books.
I'm
I
like,
love
let's
books.
Let's just go out to eat and not cook.
Yeah, that's so much more fun. Okay. Well, how do you feel about spending money?
I like to spend money. Who doesn't?
Okay. You think I would spend the most money?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Question 24. Who is more romantic? And I don't like these questions anymore. I'm just kidding. 3, 2, 1.
That's a hard one for me. Because I think I'm more romantic in, like, my thoughts and, like, my words sometimes. But, like, you can be more romantic in, like, I don't know. That's hard.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a good answer to that question. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'd say probably you, though. I mean, I think if people had an outside look, they would say you. People on the outside would say you show more romantic tendencies.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. That's a toss up. All right. This is an interesting question. The way this next question is
25.
phrased.
Who initiates repair and says I'm sorry first?
Repair of like the situation.
Yeah, for
Okay.
having an argument.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Sandy.
Sandy.
Yep. Didn't used to
Yeah.
be that way. I think in the beginning it was more you, but now.
Yeah, I've got a lot of work on, and this year has been very evident in that. I don't know. I've just really been. It's been a struggle this year for me to accept responsibility and apologize. Do you have anything to add to that?
I think you're just TV. You would probably say that you're sorry first, just to end the argument. But like I am like the one that's like, we need to fix this.
Mm. And typically, it can't be fixed in that instance.
Maybe. So 26. Who's more likely to be late?
3, 2, 1. Sandy.
Yeah. Well, I always, before kids, I was never late. Now I'm always late. I'm always late now.
Similar to the spending a bunch of money, if I had it my way, we wouldn't ever be late.
No. You hate being late.
I hate being late. But I also love to leave early. I don't know. Hazel and I have become pretty much homebodies. It's been very enjoyable to be home a lot. But yeah, I really don't like to be
you
late.
leave the event early is what you
Oh
mean.
yeah.
be home.
Oh,
early.
that's yeah. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I used to never be late, and now I'm always late. We were supposed to be somewhere at 3 today, and we didn't even leave our house until 3:10.
Yeah, and then we forgot something, so I had to come back.
Yeah, it was a mess.
All right, number 27.
Seven? Who's more likely to get a speeding ticket? 3, 2, 1. Matt.
You think?
Oh, yeah, I don't speed at all.
Oh, really?
I'm like the slow driver.
Okay, yeah, then it would be me, because, bless you, I speed
You're
more
a great
often.
driver, but you definitely speed.
I speed more. Like being late, I don't. I make it a point to not be late by speeding if need be. But I'm definitely safe, I think. I'm not like one to serpentine between
not like
cars
100
and
miles
stuff.
an hour, but you've
No,
done
like
that before.
speeding, I have done 100 miles an hour before.
I've never done that before. That is scary.
It's fun.
I don't even like going, like if I go over 80, I'm like, let's bring it back down.
Like, my speeding is like, if it's a 65 speed limit, I'll go 75 or 80. I'm not one to be overindulgent.
If the speed limit is 65, I'm probably going to go 65.
That's crazy. But I try to follow the flow of traffic. It's not often.
I have a lot of anxiety.
But maybe that's
about
maybe that's an excuse that I say flow of traffic. But
I have a lot of anxiety about driving too. I'm always afraid of car wrecks. And
yeah, I mean, me too. Scary. Okay, question 28. We're almost done. Who got better grades in school? Now, is this high school? Is this
That's a good
secondary
question.
school?
Well, I guess we should do high school.
Sure.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1, Sandy.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't apply myself in
what
high
was
school.
your grades? Did you get bad grades?
Yeah, I mean, I had like a C average or like BC average.
Really?
I mean, I didn't care.
I was number 8 in my class.
Yeah, I was probably, out of 50, I was probably 40. Maybe 38.
For the most part, I had A's. But there was some classes I didn't do as well in. But that's
I
a
don't
story
know.
for another time.
Yeah, just really, high school wasn't, I just wanted to get out of high school. College, I pretty much got on the,
College, you got better grades than I did.
well, my school was pretty easy online, but yeah, I did pretty good online at SNHU, and I got like not the dean's list, but like the AB honor roll list all the time or something like that.
I was on the dean's list my very last semester of college.
Yeah. I didn't like school when I was growing up, but now I love school. Like I love to learn. Yeah, like I'm learning stuff all the time. Trying to all the time improve my knowledge and like.
Next question. Who's more likely to binge watch a TV series?
3, 2, 1, Matt.
Shh. Hazel.
What do you think? Do you think me?
Yeah, I was gonna say you. I first thought me just because I'm at home all the time, but you like when you get you're and you're like something, you're obsessed with it. So
Yeah.
if you really liked a show enough, you'd watch it while you're at work.
If you'll allow me to tangent for a second, I'm gonna rewatch all of the Star Wars this year, and then watch the Andor show, and then watch the new Skeleton Crew show. I'm really excited about it. There's a new Star Wars Andor show, but also Lord of the Rings has season 2 of Rings of Power. So I binge watch shows all the time. All right, here we go. Did you have more to say?
Mm-mm.
All right, question 30. That 29 was the penultimate. Question 30 is the final question. 3, 2, 1. What's the question, Sandy?
Oh, who's more likely to do something crazy like skydiving or cliff jumping? 3, 2, 1.
Sandy.
I probably wouldn't do it either, but like you wouldn't even think about doing it. Like I would probably be like, "Oh, that sounds fun." Like maybe I would probably do it, and then like when I got up to it, then I might chicken out. But like,
you think about when we went on our honeymoon and you
Yeah.
tried to jump off that.
but you would be like, no, I'm not doing that.
I wouldn't even
Sounds-
consider it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even want to ride roller
That doesn't even
coasters.
sound fun. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that was
something
our.
crazy. Yeah, I don't. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I would do anything crazy. I'm not
You would.
not very crazy. All right,
That was our shoe game, guys.
shoe game.
It's fun. Maybe you learned a little bit about us.
Yeah,
Maybe you
hopefully
didn't.
it was fun.
Let's move right into our word of the week. Word of the week. Last week's word of the week. I'll read it. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
'Twas John 6:35.
Which says, Jesus said to
Who said-
them,
Okay.
I am the bread of life. The one who comes to me will not be hungry, and the one who believes in me will never be thirsty.
Did this speak to you this week?
You know, not really. I don't know.
Not really.
I don't know.
I
It's
think
just-
about like it's the week of Christmas.
yeah.
You know, a lot of times all we think about is like, how many gifts do we bring? Did we get everybody, you know, did I get the kids enough? Did we buy them enough? Did we spend enough money? You know, it's all about gifts and material things when we need to come back to what it's all about, first of all. And knowing that we have all we need with Jesus. It doesn't have to be materialistic.
Yeah. I often don't put enough emphasis on what God provides for us. 'Cause
Yeah.
and this would be a great reminder if I were to be on it and think about it more often. With that, we have a
Next
new
week's-
verse of the week.
I've got it.
Please.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 12 says, "So I concluded there is nothing better than to be happy and enjoy ourselves as long as we can."
Yeah, I love this. I chose this because Ecclesiastes is such an interesting book for one. It's kind of like not sad is the right word, but it's just sometimes it's just like, wow, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. But I love that. Say it one more time if you got it pulled up.
Oh, goodness. Sorry. "So I concluded there is nothing better than to be happy and enjoy ourselves as long as we can."
Yeah. Yeah, mine, yeah, I know yours is a New Living Translation, mine is the New American Standard. I know that there is nothing better for them than to rejoice and to do good in one's lifetime. And I'll continue because it's just so good. "Moreover, that every person who eats and drinks sees good in all his labor. This is the gift of God. I know," verse 14, "I know that everything God does will remain forever. There is nothing to add to it, and there is nothing to take from it. And God has so worked that people will fear him." Just cool. It's just awesome. I love that. All right. Ecclesiastes 3:12. Remember that in your week.
Mhm.
Now, worship of the week. Worship of the week.
My worship of the week for Christmas is "Mary, Did You Know?" It was a great Christmas song. And I just think that it's I don't know, I just really love that song. Just to think about when Mary gave birth to this little tiny baby, that what he would go on to do.
Right.
I also like the song "Sweet Baby Jesus." That was
Carry On,
I wasn't
yeah.
sure if that was gonna, like, I was deciding between that one and "Sweet Baby Jesus" says, the song starts out, "I wonder were you cold that night, lying there by Mary's side, taking your first breath. I wonder were you scared to death, fully human, fully God, full of wonder and the blood that one day you would shed to save the world. Tiny feet and tiny hands, with all the earth at their command. It must have felt strange to you, sweet baby Jesus."
That's awesome.
And then, like, the second verse I like too. The first time
So
Mary,
is it Sweet Baby Jesus or is it Mary Did You Know?
well, "Mary, Did You Know?" is good, but
Yeah, Sweet Baby Jesus is good too. The first time Mary held you close, all wrapped up in tattered clothes, did you see tears fall from her eyes? Just a mother holding her first child.
Oh,
But that line just chokes me up every time.
Wow.
Because she was so young, and then she just has this, she becomes a mother. They forget about the feelings of Mary as a mother to hold this baby, and do you think that I know you said that you say that Mary did know. Yes, she knew. But do you think that she knew all of the pain he was going to suffer? All of the pain and torture and the horrible death that he was going to have to go through?
Maybe. And I only say maybe because they had the prophets and the prophecies of this Savior who is going to, the Isaiah prophet talks about the suffering servant.
True.
But I'm sure she wasn't thinking about that.
But then you think when she holds this baby and she's going to feel all that love that mothers feel.
Yeah.
And then to know, if she did know, then to have to sit there and think my baby is going to go through all of this.
Yeah.
For people who don't even like him.
Yeah, so that's really good. That might even just take over mine, but I'm going to say mine anyways. Mine is Plead the Blood by Chris Davenport, Brandon Lake, and Cody Carnes. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but it's just such a good song. I really like the verse, "The enemy can't take my family because this home belongs to the Lord. So I'm not afraid to remind him that he has no claim in this war. I plead the blood." It's more than enough. Oh, so good. So yeah, with that, we are completing our 16th episode. Thank you.
There was Hazel.
Hazel, will you end us, please? End our episode, please.
Thank you guys for joining us for this fun episode.
As we continue through the Christmas season, please, we cannot forget the true reason that we celebrate.
That's what we said last episode.
Yeah, I was going to say it again.
Remember. Yep.
Yeah, the birth of Jesus, our Savior.
Guys, this is ministry in the mess. Let me tell you, this girl is being a mess. So we're gonna go and make sure to join in next week when I think we're gonna go back to our Bible study of the book of Mark. But until then, remember, Jesus loves you right in the middle of your mess, and so do we.
Bye.
Bye. Hazel, say bye. Say bye. Bye.
Bye.